It's 3 AM for me, not being able to sleep due to the absolute hype and insane reveals provided in One Punch Man chapter 156. Truly a legendary start for 2022 with this goated manga, giving us the conclusion of the three-way battle, huge God and Blast reveals that honestly just blew my mind, and on top of that, even more monster greatness. I'm thinking the creators are trying to break our limits at this point. Quite a bit to talk about in today's video, so make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more One Punch Man content. I appreciate all the support, let's begin. I'm not sure whether the end of last chapter with Garo landing the God Slayer fist on Flashy Flash and Platinum S was changed because both of them seemed fine at the start of this chapter. If you have any more insight on that, let me know down below, but at this point Flashy Flash is kinda getting overwhelmed by these two absolute powerhouses. He is still very impressive being able to keep up with them for the most part last chapter without his sword as well, but we see right here that Flashy Flash isn't really on their level. Which is most likely because Flashy Flash is in fact human, with him even saying, "I don't believe it, in a single day I've met 4 people who outsped me." Of course, Blast, Saitama, Platinum S and Garo, with him getting a little bit of a rage amp here. This is similar to Dark Shine as pointed out by Platinum S. Once he realized he wasn't the pinnacle of muscles, he kinda got mentally messed up a little bit. Flashy Flash is going through the same situation where he isn't the fastest around. In turn, he gets kinda wrecked by Platinum S and is out of the fight, completely knocked out. He was very impressive last chapter, but very clearly isn't on the same level as Current Garo and Platinum S. With them two now continuing their fight, they amp it up even more, going faster and faster with this insane speed, and the light beam structure in the air is even more crazy than what it was when Flashy Flash was part of the fight, showing how much faster and stronger as a whole these two are compared. But regardless, Garo is still considerably doing much better than Platinum S in this fight, not taking really any damage and beating on Platinum S here, resulting in him to rage a little bit. I thought my dude was about to go Super Saiyan with this stance, screaming out Garo's name, and Garo just comes through, says this amazing line, "Let me pass through for a sec," and has defeated and killed Platinum S. But one thing to take note of, in the explosion after Garo passes through him, we do see his arm there and like other limbs of his body. We know what Platinum S is made out of. If one cell's remaining, he could still be around. And we also had that one that was chilling with a metal bat that wasn't part of the creation of Platinum S. So that one could also be around, who knows. But I don't think Platinum S or Black S is gone forever. But Garo has defeated him in this battle and proved that he is indeed stronger. From there we cut to Tatsumaki, who's slowly regaining consciousness, with her actually seeing Blast in front of her, with Blast saying, "Come, take my power and we can strike down your enemies together." If you don't remember, when Blast had his first interaction with Tatsumaki, he said, "When the time comes, don't go expecting someone to come save you." And that line, has sticked with Tatsumaki her whole life. So she says, "Who are you?" And we see God's face over Blast here. So God actually tried taking over Tatsumaki in this situation. If he was actually successful, imagine how crazy that would have been. Tatsumaki being controlled by God or being amped by God in some way. However, she was able to resist it, at least according to the real Blast who TP's in, talking about how she has grown. I'm getting the vibe that Blast is actually Tatsumaki's father perhaps. But as we know, Tatsumaki is still around the likes of King and Genos, so we get Blast meeting them, which is pretty cool. Of course, King freaking out that this is actually Blast. Mentioning that one of the cube's effects is that they slip into a cliff in time, which is pretty interesting. Of course, the cubes most likely are used to maybe stop God or maybe a way to steal him in the future. That's why Blast is actually looking for them. Regardless, we have an interaction with King, manning up, showing his Chad face, with Blast saying, "I'll leave Tatsumaki to you. I've got to head back and provide backup." Of course, what is he referring to when he says backup? The Avengers, the Blast Avengers, I guess. Probably the biggest reveal in this chapter and the biggest reveal in quite a while since that God panel or something like that. Probably even bigger than that, honestly. But we see Blast going into his portal with 8 or 9 other people in silhouette, with him saying, "I'm not fighting alone out there, So these are the people working with Blast, who I'm guessing are much stronger than the current S-Class heroes, who may even be in different dimensions or something like that, because as we learnt, Blast goes to different cliffs in time and everything like that. So who knows who these people truly are, how strong they are, but it just makes the lore and the potential of the future of the story to be extended even more. If you don't know, this isn't actually in the webcomic, brand new information, and it's pretty insane. Saitama's just chewing it up. Nice. So yeah, that's the disappearance of Blast. I'm guessing we won't actually see him for a while now, but I've been saying that for a while now, so he may disappear again next chapter for all I know. But yeah, Blast came in, we saw God trying to take over Tatsumaki, and yeah, this insane. I honestly still can't believe this. The future of One Punch Man is very bright, and Blast, even though he's very mysterious, the more and more we learn about him, it just becomes greater and greater. However, this chapter isn't simply amazing, it is beyond that. Of course, after Blast disappears and stops God from taking over Tatsumaki, we have the arrival of a new monster looking beyond menacing, known as the Sage Centipede, disaster level unknown. Of course, dragon at the very least, potentially God level, revealing that he's being sent by God to actually kill everyone here. Or kill the fist that turned against God. The fist, the One Punch Man perhaps, who knows, but yeah, wow, but it doesn't stop there. Of course, you know, One Punch Man chapters have to keep on going. We cut to the ocean to see disaster level unknown, evil ocean water. So is this a new character? Maybe evil natural water was killed by Garo, or maybe this is just an evolved version thanks to the power of God, and maybe this Sage Centipede is an evolved version of Elder Centipede due to the power of God as well. But again, this is very huge for the story, with evil ocean water described as the mother of the ocean, and then Sage Centipede described as the father of the earth, or whatever that is. Beyond huge reveals, didn't see this coming whatsoever. Last chapter we did see the silhouette of a centipede. This is what it was, but yeah, did not see this coming whatsoever. The One Punch Man manga do be going absolutely crazy. But of course, without any delay, our mad lad Garo begins fighting the Sage Centipede like an absolute mad lad. I'm guessing next chapter we're going to actually see Garo maybe evolve even stronger. I initially thought he would evolve in fighting Platinum S, but as we saw, Platinum S was too weak compared to Garo. So maybe fighting both of these two will give the improvement Garo needs, or maybe just Sage Centipede alone and Saitama like a one-shot evil ocean water to like impress Garo, and then their fight starts or something like that, and maybe God's defeated for now. But yeah, the future of One Punch Man is very promising considering the reveals regarding Blast, and the end of this arc just gets better and better as it continues. Cannot wait for next chapter whenever it comes out. But yeah, that should be everything for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already, check out all the stuff on screen here, all the links in the description, and as always, shout out to these absolute mad lads who support the channel via the Patreon. But yep, that's it guys, peace.